before this training, I didn't know how to handle Twitter for my business, and he showed me how to get from 200 followers to 14,000 followers on my Twitter account, attracting leads on a daily basis. And for sure, you want some social proof, so here it is. Watch it. All right, and there we go.
And literally within 5 minutes, I didn't get a response back to my email. I got a phone call from one of the leads. She wanted to directly contact me and actually got going. That's how powerful it is. Again today, sent two more off that leads I'd got overnight. Within 10 minutes, I had one guy that we set up a 5 o'clock appointment for. So implementing what Marc's trainings are is huge, it's crucial, and it's well worth the time to sit there and implement it. I can't speak highly enough of it. It's just been an awesome training. So looking forward to getting more leads coming in. I mean, that's jumped up considerably. My Twitter account, the followers on that has jumped up considerably. It's just been amazing. So jump on it, listen to him, and definitely follow what he does. It's awesome.
Everybody wants to grow their audience on Twitter. That's the primary thing. But there's so much noise out there. How do you distinguish yourself from that and rise above it? Well, Twitter Lead Machine will do it for you. Now, what am I talking about? Well, in about 100 days, I added 9,000 people. And I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm not real savvy when it comes to the internet marketing that I typically practice, but I'm figuring it out. And I can sense when there is a product, service, or an offer, and it comes from the highest levels of integrity. And that's my friend, Marc Lalonde. He created this.
A lot of people ask me, hey, how did you recruit in YOUniversity 120 people within 2 weeks? So I tell them, hey, I have a few trainers like Mike Dillard and Marc, and they taught me how to be the hunted instead of the hunter. So that way the leads come to you, the people come to you instead of you going to them, and then you help them out. So, and this video is for Marc. Marc has inspired me, and I've learned a lot of amazing things from him. So, and those of you that really need leads for their business, from Twitter or for any other business that you need, non-MLM, MLM, whatever it is, you'll be able to get it.
I changed up the header photo on my Twitter account, changed my bio, made sure my account was set up in such a way to start attracting people to me. I also used his recommendation in order to start using a tool to feed my tweets out regularly to my Twitter account. It wasn't long until I had leads coming in daily.
One of Marc's tweets was recently shown on stage at a Tony Robbins event. So the guy knows what he's talking about. It's well worth having a look. So as I say, it doesn't matter what sort of business you've got. If you're looking to generate leads online using Twitter, then this is the training to have a look at. Marc has been a great help to me over the last year, just over a year, and helping me grow from one Twitter account with not very many followers to 4 with nearly 10,000 followers on those 4 accounts. So
then let me tell you, my good friend Marc Lalonde, who put this course together, has an outstanding advanced Twitter training course. Right now, I'm bringing in 10 to 20 qualified leads a day automatically. I don't do anything. I wake up in the morning and there's people to talk to get eyes on my opportunity that hopefully will turn into a client or a customer.
Going through the training and completing the training, it is simple. It is step by step. It has to be followed, and it's second to none, probably some of the best training I've seen and been a part of.
And this is the same exact training that I implemented and got 300 extra followers plus a sale in 2 days over a weekend while I was teaching my daughter how to parallel park. Go figure, right? I woke up Monday morning to a sale from her and I parallel parking for 2 hours and applying these principles that you're going to learn in the Twitter training.
And I wanted to tell you the results that I've had with the Twitter lead machine. I had about 240 followers on on Twitter, and within about 6 weeks of using this program, I went up to 6,000 followers on Twitter, and it's growing more every day, and it started to spill over onto Facebook. I'm getting more and more people wanting to friend me on Facebook and getting messages all the time. So it is working. I can testify to you that the Twitter lead machine works.
And because of his mentorship, I myself have a Twitter following now of over 7,000, and I generate leads daily as well.
Until very recently, honestly, I would rather chew my arm off than have to spend any time on Twitter, but this is going to change your mind. It changed my mind in a real quick hurry. Let me tell you, when I started my my Twitter page, I had very few followers, like in the sort of dozens kind of range. And then I found this training from Marc Lalonde, and the content was like nothing anyone else out there was teaching. It was really revolutionary, and it still is, compared to all the other stuff that's out there, not just on Twitter, but social media training in general. And I applied some of the strategies he was teaching, and I quickly got my following well over 1,000. I'm still growing it.
But let me tell you, after watching his training, I've gone in and made a few changes, and I've started getting followers again where it kind of had dwindled off to nothing. And so I'm starting to get followers, and I've got a few leads from it. So I'm just absolutely thrilled about it.
I checked my email, and it was like, I think I had like 5 or 6 per hour it averaged out to, okay, that were following me. And I'd never had that before. And usually, you know, when you send out maybe a post, a tweet, whatever you want to call it, yeah, you may get some people that you see are following you, but this went on for 24 and 48 hours later, every day, constantly in my email, I would see people are following me, and all I did was a slight few changes in my Twitter account and some stuff that I sent out to people, and next thing you know, people were engaged to me.
I not just followed but applied, and now I have 2 Twitter accounts with almost over 40,000 targeted follows, and leads are coming. I found so many ninja strategies that I can scale it up and have even better results to build my business.
I literally I changed one thing on my Twitter account, and I got 5 new followers immediately. I'm getting new followers every single day.
And let me tell you the results. I wasn't using Twitter very much beforehand, and I was getting 0 leads from Twitter. Now I'm getting, on a low, really slow day, I'll get 3 to 4 or 5 leads, and on a better day, I might get up to 10 leads per day. Each and every day, automated. I don't have to do anything.
I've taken a new account from about 100. I was at about 100 Twitter followers, and I've grown that in the last couple months to about, I'd say 6,000 last time I checked today. Now that's just over the last couple months. Now here's the most important part. It's not just 6,000 new followers, but out of that 6,000, I've generated about 50 leads over the last couple months as well, which is huge for me. So I'm taking those leads and walking them through step-by-step process to join me in what I'm doing.
And I did everything step by step that he told me to do. I created a new banner for my Twitter. I created a new account on Twitter. I spent about 2 hours to create automated Twitter posts, and I have scheduled them. So right now my Twitter works automatically on autopilot. And right now I'm averaging between 20 to 30 highly targeted followers who are interested in what I have to offer.
I created my banner, my profile, and all that, and within 2 hours I got my very first lead. I mean, it was a good feeling, and after that, 2 weeks now, it's been 2 weeks now, I get 20 people following me every day asking about my business.
So, just share your experience, share what you're doing, your experience. Twitter lead machine, mostly, because that's where you're making money from.
Twitter lead machine is awesome. Kudos to you. I mean, it's I've been following you, for 6 months now or so, something like that. And that I started learning about Twitter, I had 0 followers. I checked this morning because one of the prospects was asking to see how am I doing with Twitter. And I told him my story of, 6 months or so. And I pumped up to about 16,000 followers already.
Whoa. How many?
16,000. Between two accounts. So about 8,500 and 8,000 on the other account.
Whoa. So are you doing two accounts? Are you doing cross promotion?
Of course. I'm learning from you.
Wow, you're coachable, my friend. From zero, I got to get the numbers. From 0 followers to 16,000?
In two accounts.
Yeah, that's good. Still, that's the way it works. You got a good mix right there.
Thanks to Marc, I am loving all over Twitter again. All it took was Marc's Twitter training to give me a complete reframe. And, I'm a business strategist at heart. So everything that I was able to learn from Marc is completely going the extra mile, which I absolutely love. Total leverage.
I have used this over the past few months to grow my Twitter account from virtually nothing to over 15,000 followers now, and I'm getting leads for my business virtually on a daily basis. In fact, it is a daily basis. He is there to help you every step of the way. Now, I had ran into a problem just last week where I checked into my Twitter account and found that for some reason I was suspended. I had no idea why. I messed around for a week or so and was virtually on the point of giving up, and I had the brainwave to just reach out to Marc and ask him if he had any suggestions. And of course, Marc, being the guy that he is, he's always open and easily approachable. He got back to me with a strategy to implement, and I implemented it, and within hours I had my Twitter account reactivated. I honestly couldn't believe it.
Now, my friend Marc Lalonde has taught me how I can generate leads for my business, and I generate up to about 30 leads when I put this strategy into place.
Twitter was not my thing. I didn't really use it a lot. In fact, I didn't really even understand it. So what I did was I went through Marc's Twitter training, and I'll tell you what, absolutely phenomenal, thorough training on Twitter. If you follow Marc's Twitter blueprint, you are going to see some major shifts in your business, okay? Not only did I start getting an increase in followers, I'm talking like emails on the daily, tons and tons of emails coming in, followers from Twitter, but I also started generating leads, and it's been absolutely phenomenal.
I went from 400 followers, and right now I'm almost close to 15,000 from August. Yeah.
I'm repeating this. You said from 400 to 15,000?
Right.
I started getting approximately 20 to 30 different new followers every day. Now you're probably asking, what's the big deal about getting a follower? Well, the follower is first about growing your audience. Once you grow your audience of targeted followers, now you can start generating leads.
And I couldn't believe it. I'm consistently getting anywhere from 10 to 20 leads a day, sometimes more, but at least 10 leads a day, more towards 20 every single day since implementing this simple Twitter training.
About 6 months ago, I had about maybe 2,000 followers, and once I got access to the training that you are about to see, I was able to go from 2,000 followers to 26,000 followers within 6 months.
And then when I went to online marketing, people were reluctant to give me their phone numbers. So the first thing I noticed when talking with Marc and being coached by him was how to create a very simple social media strategy involving Twitter by creating highly engaged tweets that would compel people to leave their phone numbers. Since working with Marc, I am averaging between 25 and 30 highly engaged followers on Twitter that are leaving me their phone numbers and wanting to know more about my product and opportunity. But the best part is that I am never running out of people to talk to, and I'm doing this just part-time, 1 to 2 hours a day.
So before I discovered Marc's Twitter strategy, I was actually struggling a lot. I didn't get leads every day and my business was slow. What changed everything was when I started to model exactly what Marc was showing. And very quickly I was getting leads every day. And then just a few weeks later, I was starting to get massive results. Just now, in the last 8 days, I had 8 sales, where each of them can make me $100 per month and more. And 4 out of those 8 sales were actually leads that came through Twitter. Leads that I'd never have gotten if I hadn't gone through Marc's training.
And I was very impressed. I just applied everything, worked very hard on that, and I just got great results, because now one of my accounts is at 22,800 and the other one is around 12,000. So by applying everything, as you said, I just had amazing results.
And it's not a numbers game purely per se, it's a quality numbers game. And this is why I found this training to be so valuable, and why I'm really focusing on this Twitter lead machine right now. Now, I've been able to generate inbound leads that are reaching out to me. It's basically a situation where the direction of my businesses has completely changed. Now, if this makes sense to you, go ahead and check out this training. It can literally breathe new life into whatever it is that you're doing.
And I tweaked our profile and our bio and our header just a little bit, just like he says in the training, and the followers just went crazy. Our phone just kept beeping and beeping and beeping, and I had to know what this guy had to offer. So we went in there, we got on the Twitter lead machine, we followed the program. Actually, we're only about 40% of the program so far, and I absolutely got tired of my phone beeping when I got new followers on our profile, on our Twitter account, if you will. So we went in there and I turned off the beeping noise, and I put my phone on the table, and I was on my computer doing some more work, and the notification was still coming, no sound, but the screen was just coming on every time another following or a notification comes in, and it just blew our mind. It was amazing. In a span of probably about a week or so, we are just a couple shy from getting 1,000, and when we started 1,000 followers, and we started at maybe a little 150 to 200. So we have amazing results. Marc, Lalonde, thank you so much for the Twitter lead machine. We are super excited. We are stoked about what else are you going to put in that program. And I can't even imagine the thousands and thousands of followers that my business is going to get because of you, Marc. Thanks, man. We appreciate it. Keep up the good work.
Now, this Twitter course is going to be the only ever course that you will ever buy. You know, are you fed up of buying courses that, you know, within a couple of months of you finishing the course, whatever it is that you've bought the course on changes? You know, like a course on Facebook, and all of a sudden Facebook changes the algorithms and whatever it is that you were doing isn't working anymore. So then you've got to buy another course. Yeah, that's more money. More money that if you're struggling in your business, in your network marketing company, if you're struggling, you haven't got money to keep buying courses just to keep up with what's happening because somebody decides to change something and be awkward. Yeah, this course will constantly be updated. Whenever Twitter changes something, as soon as they've worked out what they need to do to counter it, they will then publish a new module, a new section, so that you can learn and you can constantly be up there at the top, at the cutting edge of Twitter, ahead of everybody before everybody else works out what to do.
It does exactly what it says. You turn on the machine, you get the leads. Now, as you can see from my actual Twitter account that I have over 7,000 subscribers, I got that all by using this exact training that you're about to get your hands on.
People that are crushing it. You're crushing it, my friend. I think I sent you money today, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. You did again. And I posted in there, you know, it's quite incredible actually to think that I've got my little timer set, right? Like it pings when it rings a bell.
Awesome.
And I got that from you because I've been on webinars and I hear the bing going all the time. And so I posted in the group this morning that it's pretty neat to hear that going off while I'm studying a course that's helping me increase the frequency of that ring.
The support I'm seeing right now in that group with people that are they've got a little speed bump or something. What do you think of the responses of people helping each other?
Well, I think it's a direct testimony to the quality and the type of people that have been attracted to your training. People are clear on what their missions are. it's not the typical push marketer that's in this group that's like agenda driven for self-promotion. This is really a community where we're looking to reach out and help others.